Bing
'Tis the season to be
bong,
jolly
ba-dum,
and
ba-dum,
joyous.
ba-da, ba-ba-da-ba-da. Hello, Sweetpeas. Welcome to day one of Vlogmas. We're very excited. We've never done Vlogmas before, but I've watched other people's Vlogmases, and you haven't?
Never in my life. Not one time have I ever done that.
You're not a big vlog watcher,
Yeah,
which is kind of funny.
Okay, y'all have heard this story before, so I apologize
Long-time
for telling
viewers.
you again. Fairly short-time viewers. I'm sure you've heard this story before. Morgan was never into YouTube.
Yeah.
She was like a little bit into it as a teenager in like weird skit
I'm
way.
like of like the Smosh era. So I like watched like a little bit of Jenna Marbles, a little bit of Smosh.
But like I didn't watch Shane Dawson, Jenna Marbles, any of those people. My parents have always really liked like SourceFed and Philip DeFranco and SciShow and what's the other one? VTube, Vsauce, whatever it is. It's not VTube. Anyway, so yeah, I've been like consuming like news and educational, and Jenny Nicholson, who does incredible very long video essays that I aspire to be like, but I never have time for. But Morgan has always been like, I always thought YouTube was just kind of like silly. Like, what's the point of it?
No, it's not even that. I always went to YouTube if I was like looking for something. I wasn't like scrolling on YouTube like people do Pinterest.
She didn't understand us being like, oh, let's see what's on YouTube, the way that people are like, let's see what's on TV.
on Netflix. Yeah.
Yes, we watched a lot of BuzzFeed in my house. We watched a lot of like the Try Guys in their original state iteration. Yeah. So anyway, it is just very funny because now we still consume incredibly different YouTube content.
Yeah, I really like to make vlogs and I really like to watch vlogs.
Yeah. We like cleaning content.
Yeah. You still don't really watch vlogs now.
No.
We will both watch whatever the other one's watching in the same room.
I think our only overlap is like Rachel Maxey.
Yeah.
Is like the only one. Because she's doing sort of like vloggy, crafty, interesting things. I also aspire to be like her, as I'm sure you can tell from the things I make.
Mimi watches a lot of like craft vloggers who do Vlogmas, but it's like a different craft every day.
Yes.
So anyway, in our Vlogmas dreams, we're kind of doing a mix of all those things. Sure. All those things we like. So some of them are kind of more vlog-ish. Some of them are more craftish.
Similar to our regular content.
Yeah.
Just that, but a lot
shorter
of it
and quicker.
Small.
But not as quick as Instagram and TikTok.
Can you imagine?
This is medium.
Yeah.
Some of them will be Christmassy. Most people, when they do Vlogmas, they kind of film like all day Sunday, edit it that night, put it up on Monday. We're kind of too busy for that. So some of the ones that you'll be seeing were filmed a month and a half ago. Some of them will be filmed like the day before they go up. It all depends. If it's relevant, I guess we'll tell you when something was filmed. But for the most part, just enjoy them as they come out. For this very first one, we're doing what we got our toddler for Christmas.
Yes.
I always like watching other people's videos like this. However, we thrift exclusively, I think, all of the baby's presents with the exception of like, I don't think anything
Literally
we've gotten him.
Yeah.
People who ask to buy him things, obviously like a lot of them live far away, so it needs to be something that's easy to ship. Sometimes that's easier when it's something new. But anything we've gotten him, I think the whole time has either been handmade or thrifted.
Yeah.
With the exception of when he was a brand new baby and we bought all the brand new parent stuff for the first time.
Your brain is a little bit melted.
Yeah.
It's sort of like a delicious quesadilla of a brain.
That's what they say. As we move into the rest of this video, we will be discussing our conversations with Santa.
Yes.
Santa comes to our house. I know he doesn't come to everyone's house.
Yes.
He does come to our house.
Yes.
But if there's any little ears about who maybe aren't ready to hear the kind of conversations we're having with Santa, then maybe you should skip this one for now. The stuff that we got him. Number one.
Piglet from the bins.
Yeah, and he looks great.
He looks so good. He was crusty. Cannot tell you how crusty he was at the bins. He had some smudges and some things, but I could tell that he had a good structure to him. And that I was fairly certain if I just washed him on hot, heavy, high, whatever, that he was going to be okay. And he is. He's great. And he's so soft.
Yeah, he's really soft.
And we found that our baby at this age, at 18-ish months old, he is not very into like baby dolls and like hard toys, but he does really like soft things, so I think he'll be excited.
As you can see from the bin of soft things behind us.
Yes.
On top we have some seasonal ones.
Yeah, he's got his favorite. I don't expect Piglet to usurp his favorite.
I don't think so, but I think Piglet could be in the top 5 because he's really into Winnie the Pooh right now.
Yes, and truly what happened was I saw Piglet and snatched Piglet because I was like, oh my god, he's just so cute. And that's the other thing about the bins, is that if you're there and you're seeing things, it's like maybe I know a different kid who'd be stoked about
That's
it,
true.
if not my kid. So
Yeah.
Piglet, he would have cost then, I would say.
He's from the Disney. I mean, we cut the tag off already, but he's from the Disney
originally,
store.
sure, but I'm saying I paid like $1.50 because he probably not even a half of 1 pound. So maybe like 70 cents.
Yeah.
Piglet.
And he looks great.
Looks
He's going to go on the stocking. I didn't bring the stocking over here because it has his name on it, but it has a DVD that we thrifted and a book that we thrifted.
Yes.
Also in there, if we find another book or something, or maybe like a weird outfit, we might put it in there.
Yeah.
I feel like also as a kid, like stockings are kind of like, it was just a way to wrap smaller things.
Sure.
So like we got like chapsticks or things that we already needed, like toothbrushes.
When I was a kid, not that there was like a lot of this, but I feel like there's a tendency to put kind of like things that your kid's gonna immediately break or throw away in a stocking.
No, I think there was
kind
a lot
of
of that.
like a cheap plastic,
at my house.
which is like judgment-free zone. It's not something that we will be doing. I
Yeah.
think that we're trying to keep our gifts.
We're going quality
intentional.
over quantity, and I
Yes.
think I grew up in a quantity house for sure.
Yeah, I think I don't know.
I think as a society we're moving away from quantity.
Yeah.
At least in our circles.
Yeah.
We're going for quality. So yeah, there's going to be like small
quality is 70-cent Piglet from the bins who's been washed on.
a quality pig. I didn't want to ruin the magic by taking this blanket off, so I'll pull them out one by one.
Nice. Can you see the blanket from there?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
This is from us. It's actually from a Sweet Pea. This was on our registry online when we announced that we were pregnant. So a Sweet Pea bought this, and
so it is new.
it is new.
This one is new.
It is supposed to be for 2 and up. I assume because, like, if you have a small baby, maybe these are choking hazards. Our baby has something like this at school. He loves it.
Yes.
I feel comfortable giving it to him, supervised. So he's really going to like this. Excited to give it to him. It's just Melissa and Doug, wood, easy peasy.
Shape sorter.
Shape sorter.
Love to see it.
Very popular amongst babies his age,
Yes.
according to school.
Yes.
Also from us, also thrifted, the Tony box. So, if you don't know what this is, if you're not in parenting spaces, essentially this is kind of like an iPod. It charges. It doesn't have to stay plugged in. This is just the charger connected to it right now. But it's like soft. It only has 2 buttons to turn the volume up and down. And then you collect these these characters.
I'm not connected to the internet. Look up code word turtle to get help.
Whoa.
Does it need to be connected to the
Yeah, clearly we need to set it up. Anyway, it's basically like an iPod. You put the little figures on top, it plays a song or tells a story or whatever. We haven't messed with it. Clearly we need to set it up. Good to know.
Is this some dog?
Yeah, a Sweet Pea sent us this one. I think this one comes with the first Tony. Like, it is like I think it's their character. I could be wrong. If it's from a show, let me know. But
It says Boxine Gumba.
yeah, it's a beautiful name for a dog.
Yeah.
People who have a 1.5-year-old say that they were obsessed with their Tony, da-da-da-da. So this comes recommended.
Well, it comes recommended by like low screen, like no iPad parents.
Yeah.
Like that's the vibe. So that's I would say it's like a niche. I mean, they're very popular.
They're very I would not say it's niche. There's nothing similar from our childhood, I don't think. Maybe like a Bop It in terms of popularity, I would say.
Oh, in terms of popularity. Sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
it's like
probably
something
close.
you'd probably get your niece that you don't know that well. Because you're like, I heard these are really popular. Except this was like $100 new. We paid $30 secondhand.
on Facebook Marketplace.
On Facebook Marketplace.
Yes, and then we got a sent to Tony.
Yeah, and a Sweet Pea sent to Tony. And then the baby has like cousins and other things who were like, what should we get him? And I'm like, you want to buy him a Tony? New or secondhand? He's got none. So go crazy.
Well, he's got one.
He's got one now. Of the dog.
Boxine.
That we don't know.
Like Maxine, but Boxine.
Yeah.
Tony Box. Isn't that her name?
Oh! I thought you were reading a bunch of random letters.
No, it says Boxine. And now Gimbahe
That's
is
random letters.
But Boxine sounds like it might be her name.
Maybe. It is now. That's what we'll call her.
Boxine.
Little baby Boxine.
Boxine. She's French.
This is the other thing that's really from us. Felix found this. And it's amazing.
I think it was $15.
$20.
No, I think it was 25% off.
This, so it's actually Blue's Clues on You, which means it is new.
I think I think it's new.
We thought it was actually old originally, but it is still amazing.
Yeah, it's dope regardless.
They're supposed to be for the bath. We won't be putting them in the bath.
No.
I had the same thing, but whatever the like year 2000 version was, because I distinctly remember holding the Tickety Talk.
Oh yes, Tickety's very cute.
But our baby's really into Blue's Clues right now. So this was actually kind of perfect. But we found this when he was like 3 months old.
Yeah.
And we were like, we've just got to keep this in the closet.
We had no idea he was going to become so into Blue's Clues.
Yeah.
So this is great.
This is from us. I do think it's funny that it says 8 squirters included because we just called these like bath toys or squeaky toys. And am I finding out that their official name is squirters? Because I don't think it should be.
No, change it.
Change that.
Christmas petition to change that.
Yeah.
Call your representatives.
Call your Christmas elf representative and let them know we will have squirters no more.
Yeah. Not under these circumstances.
Yeah. Now, after speaking with Santa, we have Sleepy Time Minnie Mouse.
Yes. This is another one from...
Made in a toy factory.
Made in a toy...
In the North Pole.
In the North Pole.
The BINS Toy Factory.
I've heard some people may have found similar things to this at the Goodwill bins.
That's what I've heard.
That's what I've been
That's
told.
just the story on the street.
And if she was from the Goodwill bin, she would similarly... She might be a full $1.50 because her head's kind of heavy.
Yeah.
But, yeah, our baby almost doesn't know about Mickey Mouse.
He really does not care about Mickey Mouse. It's really funny.
He loves Minnie. What has happened is... He ends up with a lot of Minnie Mouse shirts and things.
So it started with one
Yes.
Minnie Mouse shirt that you happen to find at one of the swaps or something.
Yeah.
Loves it.
Yeah.
Wears it all the time. Now he has 3 that we happen to have found at the bins and stuff. And then we have a couple of, because we worked at Disney World and upstairs also likes Disney stuff. And so there's a lot of like random decor around our house that's like from
Yes.
like the various parks or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And he only ever points at Minnie Mouse. He really doesn't. He knows who Mickey is. He's got a couple shirts with Mickey.
Yeah.
He'll point at him.
The other thing is that Morgan is determined to indoctrinate our child into her mouse worshipping cult. I decided that if that was going to be the case, then I was going to make the focus be the girl.
Yeah.
So that's where we're at.
We're doing capitalism, feminism. And that's what Chaperone would want.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Lastly, with Santa, we have fort building kit. No name on the like brand that produces fort building kit, which makes sense because it came from the North Pole. Right. But we paid $10 for this.
Yes.
It's just literally like connectors and poles.
Yeah.
Very excited about this because it's very like open-ended play. We can build what we want.
Yeah, I cannot imagine it's going to be even vaguely structurally sound. I'm really curious to see what this is going to be like with a bumbly little toddler.
Here's the thing, we haven't built that many forts with him, but when we go to his best friend's house, she has like 2 different little like tents that they swap out. So one's more like triangle shaped and one is like circus tent. And every time he goes and just like sits in there, she also at her house has a giant dog cage.
A dog, like a crate.
Like a crate because they have a dog.
Yeah.
The
dog's never in it.
The dog's never in it because the dog is
baby-
always outside when we're over. And our baby climbs into it.
Inside of it. Yeah, it's very funny.
And so I think he will like this both because if you don't put a blanket over it or whatever, it's got sort of a dog crate quality to it.
Right.
But a little bigger and
We're trying
safer.
to support his interests.
And then if you do put like a quilt over it or something when his friends come over, you can make it giant. Then it's like an easy fort.
Yeah.
It will take up a lot of space, which is why we have this huge bag.
Also from the bins.
Yeah. That we're going to keep the pieces in because this isn't going to work for it to be
not.
2 giant Ziploc bags essentially.
Yeah.
But I think on Christmas morning, hopefully Santa will set this up.
Yeah.
So it'll be looking cute when he wakes up. Because to open it out of just this bag, I don't think he'll care.
Also from the bins, I got a Tonka truck sheet that can be used.
Yeah.
It's like a fitted sheet, so I think it'll be easy as like a...
Yeah, we're on the lookout for a couple more fun fitted sheets.
Yeah.
But we have, like, we change our sheets. We have more than one set, so, like, if we needed a bunch of sheets, we have them.
We got sheets. But yeah, when did we get this in the timeline of his life?
He was probably, like, 6 months old.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, it was before his first birthday, for sure. And we were like, he's not going to be ready for it at first birthday. And I'm only giving this to him now because... He seems so into our friend's circus tent and dog crate when we go over there.
Yeah, and then upstairs in like tall storage, we have other things. There's like a Big Bird, like giant puzzle pieces thing. It's gonna be like an 8-foot wide puzzle. They're just it's like these aren't like all of the things that we have for him that we've accumulated for presents. We're just like always kind of doing that if there's something that's.
I don't think we're giving him more than this at Christmas.
No,
with
no,
the
no, no,
exception
no, no.
of probably we'll pick out a couple of like new outfits.
What
from
I'm
thrift
trying to
stores.
tell you is that this has not taken out of our, like,
We didn't get it all at once.
This is not, yeah, we didn't get it all at once, and this hasn't emptied our baby presents bank. Like, we have more stuff for him for the future.
Yeah.
That we're just continuing to do that, which for me, makes me just not stressed out about presents for him, because then we always
have something.
We always have something.
Same with birthday parties.
Right.
I would say if you are the kind of person who is like really into
Thrifting or
budgeting
estate
and
sales
thrifting
or-
already, just like constantly be on the lookout, especially for things like the Blue's Clues thing that are still in the package. If you've got an extra $15 to throw it in your cart, then the next time you have a birthday party, if your kid isn't into Blue's Clues by the time they're old enough for that, you can be like, oh, you know what? Baby whoever might be into
Also,
this.
maybe the economy takes a downturn, and now you're like, oh my god, $20 entire dollars. I would never spend 20 entire, which I do think
Right,
it was
but
15.
you did at the time.
But I did at the time.
Yeah.
There we go. That money
I feel like
already
it's worth
spent.
$20.
Oh, absolutely. It's worth $20.
I personally can't wait for him to open it so that I can hold Tickety Talk in my hands.
Yeah. I would like to
And
hold
squeeze
Baby
Blue.
Paprika.
Yeah. Yeah, we just watched Paprika's birth vlog. Birth episode.
It's her birth vlog. That's the birth vlog of
The
Baby
birth of
Paprika.
Baby Paprika.
Wow.
Here's the other thing. If you haven't seen that episode in a while, we watched it. And what it is that they, I don't know if you know this, they play Blue's Clues to figure out what Blue's talking about.
Right.
That implies that Blue knew about the birth of Baby Paprika.
Yeah.
Their new roommate, essentially, from the only other adults in the house before Steve did.
Yeah.
So, like, also, how long, what's the life cycle of the birth of a spice? Because how long
What's the pregnancy of a
was
spice
Mrs.
looking
Pepper pregnant? She didn't look any different than the episode before.
like? No.
Did they go to the store and purchase her?
That seems insensitive.
I'd like to apologize to the spice community.
I would like to apologize specifically to the paprika community.
Yeah, really excited to spend this Vlogmas with you. Just as a heads up, we are not religious. We don't do, like, Jesus' birthday kind of Christmas. So fair to everyone who does. We're doing, like, commercial Christmas. Think, like, 1990s Hallmark movie.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. Because I feel like I've always been like, yeah, because I do commercial Christmas. And now I'm like...
I just feel like it's what, like, secular Christmas
yeah.
seems worse.
It seems mean-spirited.
Yes.
But I would say, like, capitalism Christmas
Right.
isn't really the energy I'm bringing to the table. We're doing merry and bright vibes.
Yeah. We're doing How the Grinch Stole Christmas, but in our living room.
You were doing Whoville.
I am.
That's
It
what
was
I'm trying
right
to do.
there.
It was literally right there. We
Yeah.
watched The Grinch earlier today.
It's the third time I think I've watched it since November 1st.
Yeah, you're a menace to
Grinch,
my home.
How the Grinch Stole Christmas 2000 is a perfect film.
I don't understand.
There's not a line I would change.
I don't know why they continue to make Grinch adaptations past that one, and I really think that it is offensive to Jim Carrey's performance as the Grinch and for the horror he had to go through as someone being put into 8 hours of prosthetics every day.
Yeah.
I will say, maybe he's just a whiny baby. I don't know.
I certainly have never had to sit for 8.5 hours every
No.
single day. Yeah,
No.
we were Googling it earlier, and it's kind of sad if you don't want to get into it. But
It's sort of like-
it seems like he was a horrible person to work with on the set, to the other adults at least.
Because of that.
Because he was
he
in
was-
such a bad mood. Because he felt like he was being buried alive to get into the Grinch costume.
Yes.
Which you know what? I wouldn't want to do that for
No.
200 days or whatever.
No.
So,
No.
anyway.
It's sort of the Wizard of Oz of our time. Which I said earlier, and I stand by.
Yeah.
Because it's true.
There's a lot of strange lore behind it.
Yes.
Yeah.
They adopted out the dogs.
They
the
adopted
Maxes.
all the dogs do different
The
skills.
Maxes. If you're, the dogs all had different skills. They had like 8 of them. 5? It's like 5 or 8.
Yeah.
And they just made them wear prosthetic ears, like little pretend head ears.
I do always think it's really interesting when you watch something old. Like, I rewatch Friends very often. I have them on DVDs. And the monkey in Friends that was there for like one season, I'm always like, it's a really smart monkey.
It's a wild... They would not be doing that today. I think 8 different dogs. Each dog functionally has one trick, and then they were all shelter dogs and they're adopted out to the cast and crew. Has to be one of the most ethical ways you can do it. I don't think Monkey be friends with Ross. I don't know that was necessary.
You hate Ross.
I literally hate Ross. So that I could be biased against Ross.
You are Grinch, lover, son. Mickey tolerating Moon.
Hating Ross Geller rising.
Ross hater rising.
Okay. I don't want to be perfectly clear. Grinch lover? I hardly know her.
Grinch lover would be my plate if we weren't married.
Mickey tolerating is too considerate to that mouse. I'm Ross Geller hating son. Grinch positive moon.
Grinch positive. We're very Grinch positive.
This is a
house.
Grinch positive home.
Yeah. Welcome to Christmas. We love the Grinch. Yeah, we watched Benedict Cumberbatch Grinch the other day. And people were like, no, it's cute. And I think when people say that, it's because they expected it to be really bad. And I want to be clear, it's not really bad.
No.
Why make it?
What I will say as someone who was only emotionally clocked into like 1/3 of that film is that they had like Pharrell do the narration.
Yeah.
They had Tyler the Creator do
Kenan Thompson is just there being adorable.
Kenan Thompson there being adorable. It's like the most like diverse Whoville we've ever seen.
That's true.
Why on earth was Benedict Cumberbatch the Grinch?
Someone's
they should
gonna know.
have someone like not white be the Grinch.
Yeah.
If we were gonna have such like a incredible like cast of black folks working on that, why is it Benedict Cumberbatch who is doing a bad American accent?
He cannot do an American accent.
In that
Have you guys ever heard him say penguin?
Is penguins. Crested penguins. Parent penguin heading home. So why are these woodlands so attractive to penguins?
Penguin. We say penguin probably once a month.
Maybe more.
Depending on how close we've been to the penguins.
Yeah, monthly. Yeah, but if our penguins get cycled together.
Yeah. All right. Merry Christmas. We'll see you tomorrow.
On the first day of Christmas, these idiots give to you
some thoughts about the Grinch.
Always.
All right. Here we go.
We're having some sexually explicit conversations with Santa Claus.
I'm cutting that out. Don't try to make Santa sexy in a bad way.
You said what Mrs. Claus don't know won't hurt her one time.
She's not here, is she? I don't know how I turned it on. Yeah, those don't push.
You turned it on. You clicked.
I didn't click. I clicked it like this every single time. There's no pushing down. It doesn't do that.
Shh.
Hey, Googie.
Googie.
Stop pushing it down. Why do you keep
It seems like that.
No. I'm a fan of paprika. A lot of my friends are spices. You are Grinch lover rising. Sun? What's the first one? You are Grinch lover sun.
I don't think we should say that phrase.
You are Mickey tolerating moon.
Yeah.
I messed it up again.
Dude, go ahead. Sorry, it's okay. You can do it.
Okay. You are Grinch. Yeah. I'm saying this for the first time now.
Yeah, this is the first time she said it. Stay in line.
If you're in line for Christmas, stay in line.